In the world of movies and TV, we've got to remember that what we see isn't always the whole story. Take Soo Hyun, for example. You might know him for his happy roles, but his real-life past is quite different. Growing up, things weren't easy for Soo Hyun. His dad left him and his mom when he was just a little kid, so he was raised by his mom alone. It's a sad part of his past that not many people know about because he doesn't talk about it much. Even though his childhood wasn't perfect, Soo Hyun has done really well in his career. He's become a well-respected actor in the industry, despite the tough times he faced growing up. It just shows that behind the smiles we see on screen, there can be struggles in real life. As an only child, Soo Hyun didn't have any siblings to lean on during the tough times. His middle school teacher once mentioned in an interview that he was quite shy and reserved, perhaps because of his parents' separation. Soo Hyun's father, Kim Jong-hoon, used to be the lead singer of a popular 80s band called Seven Dolphins. Even though he talks about his son in interviews now, he wasn't really around during Soo Hyun's childhood. The reason behind his parents' divorce was his father's affair. Sadly, his father started a new family with the woman he was having an affair with. This left Soo Hyun and his mom to struggle on their own, especially when it came to money. They both lived together in a rented house. Soo Hyun once shared that it was tough for him to save up enough money for a mandatory university exam. High school wasn't easy either. During his freshman year, money was really tight. Soo Hyun recalled that when things were a bit better, he'd treat himself to tonkatsu rice from the cafeteria. But when funds were low, he'd head to the convenience store for at least a meal of bread. On top of financial struggles, Soo Hyun also had to cope with health issues. In his third year of high school, he experienced fainting spells, which led to a diagnosis of a congenital heart condition. Despite facing personal hardships, Soo Hyun's biggest wish during those tough times was to become successful enough to buy his mother a house and lift them out of poverty. Thankfully, he turned this dream into reality in 2012 when he upgraded from a rented apartment to a leased house with his mother. He shared on TVN's Taxi that his mother was overjoyed with their new home. Looking ahead, Soo Hyun expressed his hope to provide an even better house for his family. While Soo Hyun and his mother were going through tough times, his father, Kim Jong-hoon, continued his music career until 2009 when he released a solo album titled Brother Is Coming. What's interesting is that there were no promotions for the album. When the media asked him about it, he chose not to comment. But in a later interview, he explained why. He said that when he released the album, it coincided with the time when Soo Hyun was rising to stardom, and he didn't want his activities to overshadow his son's success. Indeed, around that time, Soo Hyun was just starting to make a name for himself in the entertainment industry. Kim Jong-hoon, his father, explained that he didn't want to overshadow his son's success by promoting his own work, so he stopped all promotional activities for his album. In an interesting twist, towards the end of the interview, Jong-hoon expressed a wish to collaborate on a song with Soo Hyun. He hoped this song could inspire parents worldwide. This statement raised some eyebrows, considering his past actions. Soo Hyun's agency, Key East, chose not to comment directly on Jong-hoon's wish, hinting that it might be a promotional tactic for his album. During the interview, Jong-hoon also mentioned that he and his son had been in touch and had spoken on the phone. Key East commented about these personal matters, stating they couldn't disclose such information to the public. It seems that Kim Jong-hoon not only attempted to use his son for publicity but also kept a significant secret from him for years. In 2015, the world, including Soo Hyun himself, discovered through media reports that he has a half-sister named Kim Jun-ah, who made her singing debut that year. Kim Jun-ah underwent training for several years before debuting with the OST How Do I Live Without You. Her debut caused quite a stir, with many sources reporting on the siblings' relationship, particularly after her song was featured in the drama High Society. According to insiders from High Society who spoke to TV Report, Soo Hyun chose not to disclose his sister's identity to the public due to complicated family issues. Despite this, it's said that the siblings spent their childhood together and have a close bond with each other. The revelation about Soo Hyun having a sister came as a shock to many, especially since Soo Hyun had never mentioned having a sibling before. Netizens were quick to express their outrage at the Korean media for bringing up Soo Hyun's alleged family complexities in response to these reports. Criticism was also directed towards Kim Jun-ah, with many accusing her of using her brother's fame to gain more recognition and promote her ost. People questioned whether Soo Hyun had approved of this media coverage or if it was done without his consent, leading to speculation about the nature of these reports. Netizens pointed out the inconsistency, noting that Soo Hyun had always maintained he was an only child, even joking about his dog being his only sibling during award acceptance speeches. Netizens commented, "What's the reason for suddenly revealing their family situation? If he didn't mention it, there was a reason behind it. Why reveal this right after debut? She is using him." Amidst the uproar caused by Kim Jun-ah's debut, Kim Soo Hyun was compelled to release an official statement through his agency, Key East, which was reported by TV Report on July 22, ND, 2015. The statement confirmed that Kim Jun-ah is indeed Kim Soo Hyun's half-sister, but clarified that they never lived together. Key East also disclosed that Soo Hyun had no prior knowledge of his half-sister's pursuit of a singing career. However, despite this lack of awareness, he expressed his support for her endeavors. Kim Jun-ah herself addressed the situation during an episode of Produce 101, where she tearfully expressed her feelings about the ongoing reports. She explained that she was deeply upset by the misunderstandings surrounding her relationship with Soo Hyun. Most notably, she was distressed by the negative comments directed towards her parents, expressing that while she could tolerate criticism directed at herself, attacks on her parents crossed a line for her. Kim Jun-ah expressed her deep hurt at being known primarily as someone's sister rather than for her music. She concluded by stating, "I really want to show everyone that I can make it alone without anyone's help." While Jun-ah's revelation resonated with many, it was Kim Soo Hyun who continued to grapple with the consequences of his father's decisions. In an interview following his discharge from military service, Soo Hyun revealed that the shadows of his past continued to haunt him. Prior to his military service, he underwent a rigorous examination due to a previous heart surgery. Initially assigned to public service duty, he insisted on a re-examination and was eventually cleared for combat duty. He enlisted officially in October 2017 and returned nearly 2 years later, greeted by a warm reception from reporters and about 300 fans, a heartwarming contrast to the lack of visitors during his military service. In the interview following his discharge, Kim Soo Hyun shared that he chose not to accept any visitors during his military service to maintain focus on his duties. He kept this decision hidden from his fellow soldiers to avoid standing out or drawing attention to himself. Despite his distant relationship with most family members, he remains close to his mother. Despite his challenging past, Kim Soo Hyun has built a strong reputation for himself in the entertainment industry. Fans and industry seniors alike regard him as a genuine person. His co-star Jung Eun-pyo from Moon That Embraces the Sun praised their time together on set, noting Soo Hyun's warmth and the enjoyable atmosphere they shared. They remained in contact even after filming ended. Despite his limited family connections, Kim Soo Hyun is widely admired in the industry, and his hard work has paid off handsomely, making him one of South Korea's highest-paid actors. With his career on an upward trajectory, the future looks bright for Kim Soo Hyun. That wraps up Kim Soo Hyun's challenging past and promising future. Thank you for watching.